How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. We're going to look at some more games today on the old Steam Deck. I was having a chat with you guys in the comments, and you was letting me know that we could fix GTA 4's performance. Basically, what we needed to do, if I just quickly head to the home section quickly. Right, so if we click... what I was running this on was, for some reason, I didn't think of changing the compatibility to get massively boosted performance. I've just been kind of changing compatibility if the game didn't even launch properly. So what we do is... changed the compatibility to experimental, and that boosted the performance of GTA 4 for me massively. Like, I was getting shitty performance on it before. Running it on regular, I was getting like, I don't know, I think I was getting like 30 FPS, and I was like, what? And this was like TDP was like off. I didn't have any limits, and it was just not working very well at all. So with a experimental running, I'm getting decent frame rates. Let me just show you the settings I'm running. I don't know, GTA 4's port isn't amazing, but I expect it to at least to be able to run the game. But as you can see, we've got like a mix of high, medium, 28, 31, 38, VSync off, and yeah. I mean, you're going to notice that it's not a solid 60, and I'll tell you why. It's because I'm limiting the TDP to 8 just to get some better battery life. But if you fancy just saying, sod it, let's just let the TDP do its own thing, let the deck run at whatever TDP it needs, just turn that off. But yeah, like, oh my god, he's attached himself to the car. I've never seen anyone do that on GTA 5. I don't know if like they've turned that, if they stopped that. Actually, no, that's a lie, because I have someone's, yeah, that is, you can have that happen on GTA 5. But yeah, no, GTA 4. It's one of these games that I've been meaning to play again. And I loaded it up on the Steam Deck, and I just didn't have my save, and I was like, fuck, is my save not cloud saved over? But turns out I just hadn't enabled cloud save on my main PC, so as soon as I did that, the Rockstar launcher sent my save over. So I guess that's a benefit of using the Rockstar launcher. I mean, apart from that, there's not really much benefit. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, this is like, I don't know, like 30% through the main story, so I'm pretty far in. To give you an idea of some of the second island, because I think this is the second island I'm in right now. I'm pretty sure. I know, maybe it's like half of the first island, but yeah, as you can see, we're running at 60 with an unlocked TDP, which is going to give us an hour and 44 on 74%, which is not amazing, which is why I limited it to 8. And you can see that I'm getting hovering around 50 to 60. And for me, that's playable. It doesn't really bother me that much. If you definitely want it fixed, then you'll just have to deal with less battery. But I will just let the battery estimate catch up with itself, and then we'll have a look. But yeah, like I say, this game's not very well optimized, so sadly, GTA 5... I mean, not sadly, because GTA 5 is, I mean, it looks awesome on the deck, but yeah, GTA 4 is a shitly optimised game. I mean, if it had as much effort in this port as the GTA 5 port, then we'd be running it at a much less TDP. So if I just go back in here, we should have over 2 hours, I'm pretty sure. Or nearly 2 hours, an hour and 57, so what's that giving us, like an extra 15-20 minutes? Kind of expected a little more, to be fair. Oh well. Yeah, as you can see, need to give this a proper run through. But I remember hearing about a weird glitch towards the end of the game where, sorry bro, where you like have to spam A to climb up to the helicopter, but because if you're running at 60 FPS, it kind of fucks with the physics, so you have to like spam A very, very quickly, like physically impossibly quickly. I don't know if that's been fixed in the update or if that's like still an issue, but yeah, we'll have to find out. But yeah, that was a really weird bug for people. I can't remember if it was higher FPS than 60 or if it was just a 60 FPS physics bug or something like that. But as you can see, I really don't want to shoot civilians in GTA. I look a bit of a psychopath, but for the sake of the frame rate test, we'll just shoot a couple of people. I wouldn't normally do this in GTA, but yeah, like I said, for the sake of the frame rate test, I mean, we're dropping to like 47 here. If you played this back in the day on a regular Xbox, it literally used to drop to its like fucking 14 FPS or something. It was very, very bad. Yeah, it does look really good on the deck though. Sorry dudes, it's merely a test. And let's just quickly go on a cop chase. I mean, this is like, instead of me doing an actual mission, we'll just do quickly run away from the police and that. Stress test and all that. So, quick battery check. An hour and 53. Let's just quickly turn this off. And we'll compare. You could pretty much lower the graphical, the graphics in the pause menu, and you could get some better frames from it. To be fair, yeah. It's the thing, like having like stuff on high and medium also affects the battery life in quite a significant way as well. So you want to keep an eye on that. I mean, if you're not asked about playing it in high settings, then for sure change it. And I think we've completely fucked this police car. Okay. Quick battery test before the car explodes. Yeah, so you've dropped like another 20 minutes just from having the TDP do its own thing. And you can hear the fans ramping up a bit more. Anybody want to fight me? No? Yeah, this guy will fight me. There we go. I swear I pressed dodge then. I think is it square in this game or... No, I think it's A in this game, isn't it? Surprised the police haven't killed me yet. Oh. And I'm dead. Awesome. Well, GTA 4 works perfect. Welcome back, everyone. We're looking at some Borderlands 2 now. Borderlands 2 only being handheld on the Switch and the Vita. The Switch version was, I'm pretty sure, 30 FPS. It didn't look very good at all. Yeah, kind of sucked, to be fair. It was alright. I mean, like, it was a decent way to play it handheld. Better than the Vita version by far. But still not an amazing way to play the game. Just look at how well this runs. This is at 60 FPS. Wait till you see the TDP I'm rocking on this one. Check this out. 6 watt TDP. The fan's barely spinning. 2 hours and 11 minutes on 67% battery life. I'm pretty impressed with this. Turn the sound up because it just isn't very loud. I think maybe I've turned the sound down in the main settings. But yeah, this is like we're fighting enemies and stuff. I tell you, that would be a good use of the gyro. Let's turn gyro on. Seems like the perfect game for gyro. But yeah, got a confession to make, guys. Never finished Borderlands 2. Kept getting stuck on a certain part. It's an awesome game, and I do love Borderlands. Kind of looking for an excuse to actually finish it. So, you know, let's add it to the backlog list. I mean, it's an ever-growing list. I mean, the Steam Deck is supposed to be helping my backlog, but it seems to be just making it bigger. One day, I will conquer the backlog, but it ain't going to be anytime soon, that's for sure. But as you can see, guys, this is running so nice. Let me just show you the settings I'm running. So, video. So we got resolution, obviously, the standard resolution for the screen. Field of view is extremely wide as well. I was going to say, like, cap 60 and pretty much high settings. I think the only thing that we don't have high is the physics effects, but it's not really a massive deal because it's an NVIDIA physics system, so I can't imagine it running amazingly well on an AMD chip anywhere. But yeah, I'm super impressed with this. Let's just spawn a vehicle. Doesn't really matter what vehicle it is. Let's have a little drive about. But yeah, if you guys are fans of Borderlands 2, you're going to be stoked that this one runs as well as it does. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have said in the comments that Borderlands 3 is pretty solid as well, which is nice to see. I only got Borderlands 3 on Epic Games though, which is a bit shit, so I have to install it through the Heroic launcher. Like I was saying before, I've got some issues with that launcher where the games just don't really run if I'm running in game mode. It's a little bit frustrating, but it's just so annoying because I've got so many free games on Epic Game Store that I want to play on here, but yeah, oh well. I'm sure I'll find a way of getting around it soon. But as you can see, I mean, dipping a little bit to like 57, 58, but it does feel like a massively smooth experience. Shooting these bullymongs. I need to remember where I am in the game because this is a cloud save, so I don't think I'm massively far through it. I'm level 15 though. Maybe I can just continue on from this. I don't need to restart the game again. The amount of times I've restarted Borderlands 2 is yeah, is a lot. Let's hop out and go through this doorway. I'll show you the loading times and that. Pretty sure I've got this installed on the micro SD card, so I'll give you an idea of the loading times. Pretty damn quick. I am running this on the GE version of the Proton, so I'm not sure if this one runs, if it runs fine on the regular one, but I seem to just be running games on the GE version of Proton now. I seem to be having better performance than that with that. So I just by default just install it on that one. But yeah, this is solid. I mean, these guys are high level than me, so this might struggle a bit here. But let's chuck the old turret out. Drop-ins for around 57, but worth it for the TDP usage. Great, looks so good as well compared to the other handheld versions of this game we have kicking about. It's basically running at the highest settings, so it should look amazing anyway. Solid. Let's try this out. Beauty of Borderlands is just trying different guns out, right? You suck on a grenade, mate. Yeah, I don't have a massively good, amazing grenade setup. Boom. I mean, yeah, Borderlands 2, guys. Runs really damn well. Very impressed with it. If you want to see Borderlands 3, let me know. I'll see if I can try and hook up the Heroic launcher. I'm going to have to figure out how to do it at some point, because I've got a shit ton of Epic games, like I say, that I want to bring over to Steam, but yeah, like I say, it just doesn't seem to run the games when I add them to my Steam library and try and play them through the just the game mode, not desktop mode. They run fine on desktop mode, but it's the game mode where they just don't seem to load properly. If you have any ideas, let me know. I remember what part I got to. I'm pretty sure I got to like some boss in this area, in this next area. Yeah, I think it's that gluttonous thresher. I think I'm still stuck on that boss. Seems to be dropping a little bit now in frames, I'm guessing because we've got a lot of enemies attacking us at the minute. Let's boost it up a couple of notches. The battery life is saying an hour and 57. Let's stick it up to 8. Yeah, shot back up to 60. Maybe a little bit underneath 60. So, yeah, I mean, you could just stick to one TDP, switch it on the fly, do whatever you want. It's your system, your preference. But yeah, I can't see anything to kill, so it looks like once I get this guy quickly. Oh my god, that was sick. Okay, cool. Right, I'll leave it there. But yeah, Borderlands 2 on the Steam Deck. Got any Call of Juarez fans here? Got the last game from that, the Gunslinger, Call of Juarez Gunslinger. As you can see, we're running at high. It's a really good Western game, to be fair. Basically about this gunslinger telling stories in this saloon to a lot of people. He kind of makes shit up sometimes, so it's kind of messes about with the gameplay of the setting and stuff. It's pretty sick. Everything like kind of shows up in real time and stuff depending on the story he's telling. But solid Western game, 100% recommend it. There's not a lot of good Western games out there recently. I mean, obviously Red Dead Redemption 2 is the best Western game of all time. But this one's very solid. I mean, it runs like a dream on the Steam Deck. As you can see, still running at 8 watt. Let's drop that down to 6. I'm pretty sure this can handle 5. Seems pretty solid. As you saw from the settings, we're running at... I thought that was an exploding barrel for some reason. We're running at full settings here. I need to remember the buttons here. Dodge. We've got some mad effects going on here. Some lovely smoke effects and stuff. See, I have got it set up on 12, the resolution, 1200 by 800, but it's still got the top and bottom cut off, which is a little bit weird. Oh well.
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up.
Yeah, you'll have no issues running this one. This is a verified on deck game also. I know some of them are a bit shady. Don't really necessarily mean verified, but this one works solid.
Clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
Pretty sure all these cutscenes are in game as well. Graphics look insane. They look really good. Just that I'm just getting annoyed by these borders. Like, why does it need to be cut off like that?
It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children. Though some say it was only 5.
Respectable amount of kids. 85 kids.
Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was going to rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
So as you can see, a lot of like Wild West tales and stuff. Pretty fun. The graphics look mad cool though, very sharp.
The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I best be careful confronting those bastards.
Yeah, definitely don't be shooting them dynamite triggers.
A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
There we go. You see what I mean? Like he adds things to the story and they appear in the game. Pretty cool. Hop down here. Got a nice little bit of slow-mo.
But the wild bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared that
Yeah, I kind of want to stand away from that, right? Let's stick this up to 6 watt. Oh, I was gonna say I dodged into that. My bad. Anybody know of any other good Western style games on the Steam store aside from Red Dead Redemption? Because I don't know, I do love Western games. I know Guns on the Steam store. I'm pretty sure that runs decently on the Steam Deck too, but that is an old game. So I mean, I don't know how good it's gonna look nowadays. I don't know if it holds up well. Fucking hell.
What happened next? Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite,
Let's get rid of this one.
I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done,
Oh, magical bridges have just appeared. Big dynamite throw there. Let's just play for a bit with the TDP limiter off. See how much smoother it is. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, we can do slow-mo. Nice. Sorry, I'm not talking much, I'm concentrating. This is intense. Does drop a little bit there, but it's a 44. I'll just check what kind of battery life we're getting here. 2 hours 13, that's decent battery life, you know, if we're just running at a regular TDP. Let's get a shotty. Let's drop it back down to 6 and see how much battery life we can get from that. What rope? This one? Okay. Yeah, I'm having so much fun with this game. Boom, big explosion. Oof. Decent range on this shotty. Another bomb gone. Head's just been blown up. Oh, bro. Oh my god, he's murking me. Oof. Big dodge. Oh, nice. And we got achievements. There you go. That'll show you what achievements look like on the deck. And that is one of the main reasons why I love playing games on the Steam Deck, because the achievement pop-up is very satisfying. Definitely missed on the Switch. Don't know if anyone loves collecting achievements as much as me, but yeah, that is a really nice feature. Love seeing that. It's very like rewarding to see. But yeah, guys, I don't want to play too much of this. I've done 8 minutes of it. Too much fun. But yeah, we'll move on to the next game. But that was Call of Juarez Gunslinger. And we're back, slightly different location, but we're going to show off some Bioshock 2 for the last video today. Showed off Bioshock Infinite, I think it was last week. Got some really nice performance from that game. That game's a classic, as I like to say. Annoys a few people when I say classic, but when I say classic, I mean it in the sense like I really like playing that back in the day. I mean, I am only 25, so I haven't really played any like, I wouldn't consider SNES classics. Well, I would consider them classics, but to me, my era is like PS2, PS1. So, I mean, irrelevant because Bioshock Infinite is pretty much, pretty much an Xbox 360 game, but it's still classic to me. I'll show you what I'm running on here. So we've got the 6 watt. We're going to see if the 6 watt works, holds up. We've got the basic view. I'm waiting on some more Steam Deck updates. I don't know if any of you guys have intel on the next updates or anything, but I don't know, I want to kind of get a little bit of a conversation going because of the lack of Steam Deck updates. I mean, the last one we got was about over a week ago now. And although it was a cool update for the dual trackpad keyboard stuff, I mean, I'm more excited to see what else they're going to bring out that I'm not really sure about, or what the kind of stuff they're planning on bringing. But it's 10 vertical sync off. Yeah, I'm just a bit like, come on, Valve. I mean, you've got the Beast out. Add some cool new stuff to it. I mean, I'm like really excited to see what else they're going to add to it, but they just haven't added anything yet. So hopefully they start adding some cool features soon. Maybe even themes. Maybe they get themes out before Switch even brings out themes. Who knows? That'd be funny. I mean, the Switch ain't getting themes, is it? Let's be real. It's been out for like 5 years now. It's never got themes. It's just a pipe dream at this rate. But as you probably could have guessed, Bioshock 2 works is an absolute dream. I mean, we've got 6 watt here, 60 FPS.
The little systems carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Slight bit of lag, but I don't know why though, because I'm running at 60 here. Let me just get a more comfortable position for myself. There we go. Right. I mean, if I was massively scrutinizing the gameplay, it's just got a slightly weird little bit of lag, but I mean, it feels very smooth. I mean, maybe that was just the level loading in, so we'll give it benefit of the doubt here. We've got some fights to do. Cool thing about Bioshock 2 is you have like the dual wielding of abilities, so you've got like your left hand with the plasmids and your right hand your weapon. It's kind of why I like it a little bit more gameplay wise than number 1, but I mean number 1 is just an absolute gem, innit? Got the gyro working on here too. It's got a very heavy auto aim though on this though, so it's not, the gyro is not really necessary as such. Let's flick to a electricity plasmid. Jump shot. I actually meant to hit him, but you know, whatever. What are your guys' thoughts on Bioshock? You prefer the first one, Infinite? I know this one gets overlooked a little bit, but I think the series as a whole, you just can't beat the atmosphere. It's just got some, the world building and just Rapture itself is just such a cool underwater city. Just the whole idea behind it is just awesome. And then they went the complete opposite way with Bioshock Infinite and went into the sky, which is pretty genius, really, isn't it? Oh shit! Could have auto hacked that turret, to be fair. Nope. Okay, let's just blow it up. We didn't like it anyway. But yeah, guys, let's check the battery life on this. 6 watt, pretty much highest settings. If that's true, then you're looking at like what, 4 hours for a whole battery? That's insane. That's really good. The game does look awesome too. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this to run as well as it does. I'm not complaining. Can't afford anything, boss. Yeah, solid 60. Bioshock 2. Not 100% sure where I'm going at the minute. But, I mean, you get the idea. It works. Let's see if I can kill any more guys and we'll call it. No, it doesn't look like anyone's coming, so we'll leave it there. But yeah, that was Bioshock 2. Runs amazingly. I'm hoping that Bioshock 1 runs the same. We'll have to check that in another video, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'll speak to you guys soon.